Hey guys, hope we're all doing well today. So it is now the 25th. It's actually continuing on from the last video, which ended on the 25th, because I had to do a small closer for that video. So I just filmed it this morning when I woke up, edited it, put it online. Now I'm back on the grind. Currently making some rice right now, listening to some Super Beer Bros on the TV, and I am burning a candle. I haven't done this in a while, probably since close to Christmas, I would guess, but I usually have a candle going to change up like the scent in the house or the condo, and I don't think people realize how significant having candles or some kind of a fragrance is in the house, because it can really change your mindset into more of a positive thing. Like I feel fresher, I feel more vibrant, more alive with a much fresher smell in the condo. So what are we burning today? I have no idea what balsam forest smells like, but it smells pretty good from the fragrance that it's getting off. I'm gonna have to do some research on this one. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. Decided to take today off from work and just stay at the condo and get stuff done. We're still under, I think, quarantine until, I want to say, the 13th of May. 12th or 13th of May. Who knows how it's gonna go past then? I'm not really sure. The governor put in an order to extend it, but there were some protests and it was met with being some unhappy citizens. So it'll be interesting to see. So the candle thing is really weird and blowing my mind right now, because as soon as I wake up, seems normal, whatever. I light the candle, let it go a few minutes. I walk around and it gives off a different vibe in the condo now, and it's very refreshing. I think I need to get more candles. But last night I ended up finishing American McGee's Alice on stream. That game is very twisted, very twisted, very different. It's a very dark take on Alice in Wonderland. Some of the mechanics really got on my nerve. Like, the mechanics going around the levels were harder than taking on the bosses, and that's usually not a good thing. So I'm gonna go into a further review on it on my Facebook channel, so make sure you follow the link in the description box below to head over there and take a look at it. It's getting a little light rain. Overall, nice day. That actually goes back to my Disney trips. If it's raining, stay at the park. It's like the best opportunity to stay at the park, because everybody else is gonna go home, which clears up a lot of the lines and sometimes the stores. Sometimes. A lot of times people will go, like for me, for example, if it's downpouring and I already did all my rides, I'll go into a store. So I haven't been able to make or pick up the ingredients to make my own Chipotle yet. I'm still kind of researching and finding out what are good ones, what aren't too spicy. I think I'm just gonna have to experiment. But I did pick up some sauce today. This one is from Taco Bell, spicy ranchero sauce. So we're gonna give this a try on some rice tonight and find out what it's like. Let's give it a quick sniff. Ooh, that burns. Oh, okay, so with something like that, kind of burns. Not gonna take a whole lot to put on rice to actually give it some taste. So we're gonna crunch up some tortilla chips, picked up some tortilla chips, crunch those up, put them in the rice, put some of that in it, have like a little Mexican dish going. If you want, you can add beef to it, spice it up a little, maybe put some green peppers in there, some cheese, you know, anything that you would really put on a taco, maybe some sour cream on top of it. I don't know, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. But that is a good meal to make really cheap. It is now May, we're like a week into May. I'll explain why the gap from the last video to now in a little bit. But I had to switch out the calendar. Got a coyote up there now. It is, what, Mother's Day this Saturday? No, Sunday. I'm going over Saturday because Sunday we're supposed to have a bit of a storm coming in. Like, we may actually get some snow. It actually got really cold last night. It got down to like 27 degrees. So I had a top 10 video that I planned on putting out last week. It's gonna be going out within the next day or two. I've been working on it maybe for a little bit each night since last week. I said I wanted to put it out. I gave myself 2 days to do a top 10 video and then tell you guys that I was gonna put it out. So my apologies for that. With the top 10 videos, I haven't done one in over a year, year and a half, or almost 2 years at this point. And basically with a top 10 video, if you're a single person, there's no way you can do a top 10 video in less than a week. Unless you have every single day planned just for that and you don't have any other job, you're not gonna be able to get it done. That's what I learned from this. The script took me about 2 days to type out, 2 nights to type out. I would get home around 5 o'clock-ish. And then after dinner, taking a shower, and then relaxing for a bit, then I would start working on it and only be able to work on it for like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. But the script took me about 2 nights to do, figuring out the order of it, what I wanted to say for it. Then came to recording, and recording, that took a couple nights to get that all recorded. So you're already looking at 4 days right there. Then on top of that, now you have to edit it and put it all together. And it's harder with the top 10 because now you have to go fishing through older files and videos and photos to dig up a lot of those past images and whatnot. So going through and finding all those, editing those, you're looking at a solid week, or if not more, of editing clips and editing the video to get it ready. So it's definitely nothing shy of a 2 to 3 man project. So to do it by yourself in a reasonable amount of time is kind of tricky. So lesson learned, and I will know for future videos. Real quick though, that sauce from Pizza Hut that I mentioned just a little while ago, spicy ranchero sauce, it's not spicy at all. I've only had 2 dinners with it, and I've used over half of the bottle, like trying to give it kick. Like Chipotle sauce from Subway has more kick than that stuff does. So if you like spicy food, if you like somewhat spicy food and you don't like a whole lot of hotness or kick to it, you might want to get that sauce. Otherwise, if you like kick, I'd stay away from it. I tried that stuff, and then a night after that, I tried some Taco Bell sauce. And I don't know if it's just because I'm trying a whole bunch of different sauces now, but Taco Bell sauces really don't have a kick to them either. Unless you get fire, maybe fire or hot, but then you're just going for hotness. You're not actually going for taste. Whereas with Chipotle or Ortega taco sauce, I felt like I could actually get a nice hotness or spiciness to it, like kick, but I could actually taste as well. With the higher stuff from Taco Bell, you're not really going for a taste, you're just going for something hot. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for more sauces, and hopefully we can get something that's a little stronger. Sorry if you can hear my fan going in my office right now, but a little update on my shelving situation, I guess if you want to call it that. What I was planning on doing was moving all the paint stuff and putting in another shelving unit here and one over here to go across or against this shelving unit over here against the wall. IKEA has a really nice one that was all glass. It was like $59. I'm like, perfect, I'll just get 2 of them. Shipping for anything, for some reason, even though the store is only 40 minutes away, they won't allow me to pick up in store, and you're looking at $100 shipping. That's absolutely crazy. So that kind of put the kibosh on that plan. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for here and for here. Otherwise, my Disney Pop collection is doing very well. Got my game ones. Got a few of the larger Disney Pop Funko ones there, as well as right there. So that's why I wanted to get the corner cabinet, or the end wall cabinet over here, but that doesn't seem to be working right now. So gotta move on to a different plan B. Alright, so first of all, happy Mother's Day. It is now Sunday, the 10th. It is, what, 3:30 in the afternoon, 39 degrees. A little cloudy, actually very cloudy, because we actually had flurries come in, which was really, really weird to have flurries come in when we've had weather in the past week that has hit 60, maybe a little higher at times, depending on where we were. But now we're hitting like 32, and we have, I think it's like 27, 20-ish tonight, and then it's supposed to warm up again. So it's been crazy weather-wise, but I want to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day nonetheless. I stopped over at my parents' place yesterday to give my mom her present. And then while I was there for a little bit, my buddy Jack decided he wanted to help me. And the best way was to sit on my keyboard for my tablet and not let me do anything but pet him and pay attention to him. So it wasn't really helping, it was more just demanding I pay attention to him. But I started playing a new game series, one that I've never really touched in the past. I have Dragon Age Inquisition, which is the 3rd game, but then I picked up Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, which comes with both the first game and the expansion pack for it, Dragon Age Origins Awakening, but it also comes with the other 7 downloadable content packs. So if you get a chance, highly recommend picking this up, whether it's on PS3, Xbox 360, or PC. I think those are the 3 that it came on. This is actually a really fun game, and I'm having a blast with it. I think I'm like 9 hours into it so far. It's really fun. It's actually helping me with my D&D character for the next game, because my character is going to be a paladin, and the big thing for me with a character is developing a backstory to where I can actually act like that character. My last character wasn't too bad, but I felt it was more of me learning how to play D&D properly over time, and I wasn't really able to focus on putting 100% into the character development or acting like my character was supposed to act. I think this game is actually kind of helping me with that a little bit, as well as coming up with a proper backstory too, because it's not going to be overly complicated, but it's going to be important to come up with that backstory, just because it kind of develops how my character is going to act in the playthrough. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I'll have a little more on that in the coming week. And also, before we go, I actually did a little bit of research last night on the whole ingredients thing for Chipotle, and I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff. One of the ingredients, starting it from scratch, one of the ingredients was a Chipotle chili in adobe sauce. I had no idea what any of that meant, so I looked it up, and according to what I found, Chipotle chilies are dried smoked jalapenos, and adobe is adobo, I think I pronounced that right, is a tangy, slightly sweet red sauce. Putting them together in a can, and they become a versatile pantry staple. Just use the Chipotles for an intense smoky chili heat, or just a sauce for a sour sweet flavor and a slightly less fiery smoked heat. So there's a lot going on with just that one component alone. So I'm kind of nervous about making this now, but I think it's gonna be really fun. So maybe on my next trip to the store, I may invest in some of the ingredients, and maybe, I don't know, maybe actually make my own Chipotle sauce. So we'll see where that goes. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. That's going to do it for this video. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you all next time in the next video. Take care and peace out.